Big weekend, not a shocking one. I'm not even sure that Joe Biden knows that he resigned. That's a joke. I'm sorry. But it's half a joke because he didn't make an announcement. He sent out a letter, and it had one of these fixed signatures, artificial intelligence type signatures. I mean, I said, I think over a year ago, that he would not be the candidate, that he would drop out. It seemed so obvious to me a year ago, but people are tragically persuaded by the mainstream media to believe the opposite of what their eyes see. So if you said that he was unfit to be president a year ago, then you were engaging in some sort of lying process. Then they decided he's unfit, and then denying that he was unfit was to be engaged in a lying process. And so it looks like the candidate will be Kamala Harris, who will be transformed by the national media from a nothing into a great woman. It's already begun, obviously. What percentage of the Democratic vote did she receive 4 years ago? Want to check that? It was
when she was running.
when she was running. Yeah, she was running for president.
Yeah, but she dropped out before there was any votes.
No. She dropped out before there were votes. I'm talking about in polls. Her polling, I believe, was a single digit. Low single digit, I believe. But it doesn't matter if the Democratic Party and the mainstream media want somebody to be president. That person will be transformed into a great person, a giant among men and women. You're not for Kamala Harris, the obviously terrific uniter of Americans who will fight for Joe Biden, that great man, one of the greatest presidents in American history, according to readers of the New York Times. I read comments in the New York Times. I read like 20. I always read the most popular ones. The way they describe Joe Biden, you would think he had written the Emancipation Proclamation or founded the United States. He is a combination of Washington, Jefferson, and Lincoln rolled into one.
Well, John Meacham just wrote a piece.
John Meacham. Why did I mention John Meacham's name last week?
Because he was supposed to be.
He was one of those who signed, who wrote about. Oh yes, he wrote about Donald Trump as Hitler.
Yeah.
And now, what did he write now?
That Joe Biden is
one of the greatest presidents.
Yeah.
John Meacham really deteriorated over the last years. He was a liberal, and now he's the leftist. But that's fine. He certainly won't lack for avenues for self-expression. Conservatives don't lack for it either, but none of them are mainstream except the Wall Street Journal.